let's play everything, all right? And try to pick out, focus on just the melody. Remember, the melody sounds like this. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. So you ready? Let's go.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the stars so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
If you can talk, you can sing. There is really nothing to it.
Breathe in, breathe out, add a little vibrato. Yes, anyone can sing, but you gotta be consistent.
Know your do re mi is just like 1, 2, 3.
You will be the best and you will sing so well. It's time to sing with Frank at TBL.
Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. Guess what? I'm gonna be teaching you something. We're gonna be training our ears on something I don't think you find anywhere at all. This is the first place you're gonna hear something like this. So what is it? What is it we're gonna train our ears for? We're gonna train our ears on how to hear individual voices or individual parts in a harmony. Do you know what? Training your ear to hear individual parts inside a harmony, it's amazing because it improves your skill. It makes your work faster. And instead of just hearing the chord or the voices as one blended sound, you're able to focus on one, just focus on one, like a lion on a prey, even though there are maybe many cows and so on and so forth. But once that lion is focused on one, that's the one he's going for. So it's just like that. You'll be able to hear harmony and tell what's happening inside. And this has a lot of musical benefits. Well, before I go on, I want to say a huge thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you for all your support, and especially those who are special members of this channel. By clicking the join button below, you automatically become a special member. So I want to say a huge thank you. You guys are awesome and I love you. Thank you. And guess what? My book is out, the long-awaited book. Trust me, there's nothing like this. There's nothing like this. It contains awesome knowledge that's gonna make you truly incredible, truly amazing. When my voice started improving wasn't when I started to do the exercises, it's when I worked it out here. It's when I worked it out in here, in my mind. Because before then, I've heard so many things like you have to be born a singer to know how to sing, or grow old before you can actually start singing properly. But I heard a vocal coach back then, several years ago, over 10 years ago, say something that changed everything for me, and that was knowledge. Knowledge will make you free. He said, if you can talk, you can sing. I was like, wow. And that was it. That was when I began to improve. And the rest is history. So this book is called Sing Like a Pro, the ultimate guide to finding your voice. Is just awesome. You have to definitely get a copy, and get a copy for everyone who loves music, who loves singing or listening to singers. All right. And you find it on Amazon. Yeah, you find it on Amazon. Just type the name and it's gonna show up. So what we're gonna do, the art of listening to individual voices in a harmony, musicians kind of call this inner hearing or part listening. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you about some of the advantages, and the advantages are just awesome. Apart from making you a better musician, it's very good for the mind, training you to focus, training your hearing to be more accurate. Now, the song we're gonna use is a very simple song. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Okay, so all the harmonies are there. So we're gonna start listening. I'm gonna play in each individual one, okay, so you can hear how they sound, and then we're gonna start the training. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. So here's everything. Now this top one in red is the melody, and I told you anything or any part or any voice which is highest in the harmony has to be sang by the soprano, and it's not always the melody that's at the top. In a different song, you could have the alto part at the top or the tenor part. So the soprano voices sing whatever is at the top. And then right below the melody, we have the alto. It's fixed. It's always the alto immediately below the melody, okay? And if you are going up, is the tenor above the melody. It's just like swapping this one and putting it at the top, and then you have the tenor, melody, and then alto. We can just try that now. So take this to the top. You see that? So now we have tenor, melody, and alto. That could be in a different song. So when the tenor is the highest, the soprano voices are going to sing it. And then the alto voices are going to take whatever is in the middle. They always sing whatever is in the middle, the alto voices, and then the tenors sing whatever is at the bottom. Now let's swap it one more time. Okay, take alto to the top. So it's a swapping thing. You know, you just have to know one arrangement to know all. Know one arrangement, know all. So now that we swapped it, take what's at the bottom and we put it at the top. You can now see alto is at the top, and then tenor is next, and then melody is next. So that means alto is now the highest. So the sopranos are going to sing the alto, the tenors are going to sing the alto voices are going to sing the tenor part, and then the tenor voices are going to sing the melody, which is now at the bottom. So let's take it right back to where it was. And if it's like this, that means this will now be in the higher octave. Okay, same thing but in the higher octave. Tenor, same thing but in the higher octave. And then this. Okay, anyway, let's take it back, swap it again. This is where we started from. Okay, so we have melody, alto, and tenor. So let's listen to all of them first of all, and then listen to everything. Now in music, when you start listening to individual parts, training your ears to hear individual parts, you know, you have accompaniments, you have instrumental playing with the voices, okay, at the same time. So I played a few instruments, you know, so we can make it as real as possible. So let's listen.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the stars so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Good. Now I'm gonna play it again, and then I'll solo one at a time. So listen, I'll solo the parts or the voices one at a time. Listen.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the stars so high, like a diamond in the sky.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Good. And now the next thing is to hear each individual voice and hear what they're doing.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the stars so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
And that's it. So now let's listen to what the altos are singing right below the melody.
Twinkle, twinkle,
And now let's listen to the tenor.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the stars so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
So these are the individual parts. And now the next thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna start with the melody. So how to identify the melody in a harmony. Now remember, the melody is the most important part, okay? So the melody is the backbone of the harmony. Without the melody, it's gonna sound weird, okay? So it's always important for the melody to be heard. Now, when you're singing together, it's either the other parts are below the melody in volume or the same or nearly the same, but never above the melody. Okay, so the other parts should never be above the melody. Now, in different genres, you have different levels of volume. Like when you think about rock music, soft rock music, or pop music, sometimes you'd notice that the harmonies are very low when compared to the melody. Okay, and in some other genres, you'd find everything almost at the same level. So it depends on the genre. And it also depends on what you are going for. So let's go back to this. We're gonna start with the melody, how to identify the melody. So are you ready? So what I'm gonna do, the melody is going to be at the highest level, so I'm going to start by blending in the alto. Okay, I'm going to start by blending in the alto. I'm going to start with the alto being zero level volume, and I'm going to increase it gradually. And all you have to do is focus on the melody, no matter what happens in the background, no matter how loud the alto part gets, still focus on the melody. Make sure you can still hear that melody, okay? That's the exercise. So are you ready? Let's go. So here we go.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the stars so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Okay, let's do that again. Now I'm gonna start from halfway.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the stars so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
That's great. Now let's bring in the tenor and mute the alto. Okay, so that's the tenor. So I'm gonna reduce the tenor to 0, start from 0, and let's go.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the stars so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Wow, were you still able to hear the melody even when the tenor part was high as the melody? Now, if you did, that was great. But if you didn't, you can, listen to it again and again. Go back, play this back, and listen to it again and again. So let's now blend in the two parts with the melody. So the altos and the tenors. The alto part and the tenor part, we're gonna, blend it in with the melody as we proceed.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the stars so high, like a
Now that was great. Now let's train our ears to pick out another part, okay? This time the alto. So let's reduce the melody. Let's start with the melody, okay? Mute the tenor. So you ready? So let's go.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the stars so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Amazing! And guess what? You are improving. You are improving. Your ears, your focus is getting better and better. Now, let's blend in the tenor with the altos, okay? With the alto part. So let's mute the melody and go to the tenor. So here's the alto again.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the stars so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Great! Now let's blend in the melody and the tenor into blend it in with the alto slowly. Okay, so are you ready? Here we go.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the stars so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
That's nice. And now let's go to the tenor. Let's blend in. Let's start with blending in the melody, okay? So here we go.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the stars so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
I'm sure you could still hear the tenor part, right? Okay, good. So now let's blend in the alto slowly into the tenor.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the stars so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Beautiful. So now let's blend in the melody and the alto into the tenor. So I'm going to reduce the melody, going to reduce the altos, and then blend the two in. Let's go.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the stars so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
And that's it. We did it. We did it. So let's play everything, all right? And try to pick out, focus on just the melody. Remember, the melody sounds like this. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. So you ready? Let's go.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the stars so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star,
same thing with the tenors.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder
what you are.
up above the stars so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
And that's it. Amazing. So I hope you enjoyed that. The more you listen, the more you'd hear. And even if you're not able to hear each individual part, still keep listening. Keep listening. One day it's gonna click and you'll be like, oh, I can hear it now. A lot of people I've trained in terms of harmony or hearing individual voices or parts in harmony initially thought they would never be able to sing harmony or identify the individual parts in a harmony or sing any other thing apart from the melody. They were doubting themselves, but today they are actually teaching others. Some are teaching their choirs. Can you imagine that? It's all about focus. When you focus on one, it's almost like the other ones are drowned out. When you focus on one, that one is somehow amplified. The volume seems louder than the other two. Anyone you focus on is automatically amplified. Now, the volume of the three are still the same, on the same level, but once you are able to single one out, that one becomes like the volume is louder, becomes amplified. And that's just how it works. Focus is just amazing in anything you do, in your goals, whatever it is. Once you're able to focus, it generates a whole lot of energy. So like I said before, it's a form of ear training. It's a very good ear training because you'd begin to recognize what each voice or part is doing. Like the bass voice, the inner voices, or the melody. The inner voices are basically the tenor part and the alto part. So if there's a bass part, you'd also hear it. So this makes it easier to identify like chord types. When we say chord types, is another way to say harmonic types. Okay, so you know, the combination of voices form what we call harmony, right? Okay, so this is do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Okay, so if this is the first one, the second one won't be the next one, this one, and then here. So you form something called a chord. In singing, if these are voices, one sings ah, the other one sings ah, the other one sings ah. Together, they form a harmony. Okay, so it's synonymous. Chord is the same thing as harmony. And then when I go to the next one, it's a different kind of harmony. It's a different kind of chord. Different kind of combination. This is different kind of combination. Different one. And back to the beginning. Okay, so you begin to identify these chord types and also chord inversions. You can tell when everybody moved. Inversion means every voice type or let's say soprano voices are singing the melody. When they invert, they sing the next thing up, which is the tenor part, the high tenor part. They move to the high tenor part. The alto voices who were singing the alto part now move to the next part up, which is the melody. And the tenor voices who were singing the tenor part now move to the next part up, which is the alto. So you begin to hear these things as well. Also, this exercise would help you develop a stronger harmony understanding. And perhaps one of my favorite benefit is it helps you to improve your musical memory, and your memory as a whole. It helps you improve your level of focus also as a whole, not just in music, but in everything. So when you hear separate lines instead of a blur of harmony, your brain stores music more efficiently. So that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed that and you learned a lot from this. Nice. So I'll be seeing you in the next video. Don't forget to click the like button. So if you've not clicked the subscribe button, please do that if this is your first time, or you've been coming and leaving, coming back again without subscribing. Please click the subscribe button and welcome to our amazing community. Okay, now also, like I said in the beginning, there's a join button, but I'm not gonna repeat that. Okay, click it and become a special member. Thank you all of you who have subscribed. All my special members, you are just amazing. You are the best, and I'll keep giving you everything that I know, and I keep learning every day. Actually, I keep learning every day. I don't stop learning, so I'm not holding anything back. I'm gonna keep bringing it to you guys for free. All right, so thank you so much once again. If you have any question, or you think of a subject you'd like me to talk about or teach, let me know. Okay, see you later. God bless you. Bye bye.
If you can talk, you can sing. There is really nothing to it.
Breathe in, breathe out, add a little vibrato. Yes, anyone can sing, but you gotta be consistent.
Know your do re mi is just like 1, 2, 3.
You will be the best, and you will sing so well. It's time to sing with Frank and T.